Hello guys. So, in today's video, I am going to talk about something that is affecting me a lot lately and something I really have to improve. I am trying to improve. And I need to improve. So, the thing is procrastination. And yeah, I am not going to lie. I've been doing this a lot lately, like tons of time I am doing it and I'm procrastinating my studies. Like I have three things to do. I have to review my calculus. I have a electronic digital list to do, and I have a general mechanic list to do. And yesterday I had all the afternoon to do those things, and I just started the calculus review. I almost ending, but I still have two things to do, and I really hope that I be able to do at least one of those things today. That probably is going to be a digital electronic list, and this happens because instead of doing what I need to do, I keep scrolling on Instagram or watching random YouTube videos. And before this wasn't a problem because I always had a time to study and the time to do those things that I like, that it is watching YouTube videos. But I feel that I am addicted to it and I am not balancing my priorities. So yeah, guys, I kind of got addicted to this, and I really notice, and I am going to change that. So I've decided something. For the next 2 weeks at least, I'm going to stop doing this because it's exam week. So I'm going to focus on running, studying, and focusing because this is going to be important, at least for my future. So I was asking and questioning myself, why do we procrastinate? And it is funny because scientifically, it's not just about you being lazy, about you just didn't want to do something, you know. It's kind of how our brain works, like how those hormones, how the stress, how that we think on the day, and most of the time, our brain always look for instant rewards. So in a nowadays era that we get a lot of information, we get a lot of instant reward things like scrolling on Instagram, some video games, some mobile games. So there's a lot of instant reward on this. Like things we do that we get a reward without even thinking. And things like social media also scrolling, that is the expression for this, some videos, those things, guys. And doing those things give us quick dopamine. It is a dopamine that you receive, that you like it, that, oh, that's good, I keep doing it. Your brain understand that it's good, keep scrolling, but in the reality this is not good. So which is basically the feel good chemical. Like you watch the you keep scrolling and you are feeling good, but this is not real good for you. You are not getting any award for this. You're not getting any achievement. However, studying doesn't give that immediately. So yeah, when you start studying, it is bad, really bad, because you notice, oh my god, this is tired, and mainly when it is a topic that you doesn't like. At least in the last semester, I didn't had any topic that I didn't like, but in that semester I really don't like about general mechanic. I think the subject a little tired, little, I just don't like it. And I like calculus 2 and digital electronics. Both of those subjects I really like, but mainly when I yesterday I'm going to give the example about yesterday. I had a task of general mechanics to do, and I put that in my table and I looked to it, and the paper looked to me, and I said, "Oh my God!" And in the place of I study and I do this as faster as I can correctly, I choose to watch YouTube videos. So now I have to do the task anyway. But yesterday that I had the time I didn't do. And this is something bad, because bringing consequences. And studying is something that requires effort for the moment and gives reward later. So you didn't notice in the moment that you're studying, you don't get the dopamine on it, like rarely. So what happens to me yesterday? My brain chose the easier option. I'm not saying that it's all my brain fault, it's my fault also because I choose to watch YouTube videos. That's a bad decision because now I have more things to do and I don't have enough time to do those things. And this is just bad because now I have more things accumulated. And now I am thinking, oh my god, I have a lot of things accumulated, and this causes stress. So this is bad. This causes a lot of bad feelings, So I should have done my task yesterday. And there is a lot another thing involved on this that it is emotions. Sometimes we procrastinate because we feel overwhelmed, we don't know where to start, or we just don't want to do it, or we are just tired. So instead of facing the task, we escape. And yeah, guys, yesterday it really feels good watching YouTube videos. However, the consequences are coming, and I really is feeling stress, not anxiety, but it can come. Lack of time and bad performance in exams. Of course, I still have 1 week to prepare for those exams, and I really hope that I be able to prepare digital electronics. I feel good about it, but general mechanics isn't the case. So the worst part of it is the work doesn't disappear. So if I just ignore, no, that task don't exist. They exist. This is sad, and it just accumulates, and then now I feel even worse. So yeah, I realize that that's not sustainable, and I'm going to give uh I end of it. I'm going to uninstall my YouTube and my Instagram at least for a week or 2 weeks because I really have to focus on those things. And in the place of that dopamine, that fast dopamine, I'm going to start running more, practicing more exercises, so I am not to feel. I'm going to miss that dopamine, So I'm going to do that. So that's why for the next 2 weeks I'm going to reduce distraction. Less Instagram, less random videos, less scrolling. And I'm going to focus on what really matters. Not because it is easy, but because it's necessary. So, if you also have that problem about procrastinating, you're not alone. I guess that most of people have that problem, but we need to take control of it. So I'm going to start small. I'm going to make my review of calculus. Maybe in the afternoon I'm going to do my digital electronic, and tomorrow I'm going to do my general mechanics task. So because once you start, it gets easier. So that's today's video's topic, talking about procrastination and how bad it is and all the consequences that it brings. And I'm not going to procrastinate anymore. So that's today's video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you. Bye bye.